First of all, Euro USD daily time frame. We have this possible ending diamond chart pattern, and you can see price falling from upper trend line retest, and it is making new lower low. So if it goes up, that will be retracement. You can sell upside spike. Currently price trading near 1.18 static resistance area. So wait for clear breakout. Recently we saw two failure from this area. Once it clearly break down on retest, you can start selling again. So in case of breakdown, this lower trend line will be next dynamic support level. So we are bearish on Euro USD. Now if we see GBPUSD daily time frame, same problem. Price failed aggressively from upper part of the range. But compared to Euro USD, we have clear breakdown of a resistance. So below this resistance area, you can still retest. But next downside target can be lower part of this range. That will be near 1.30 area. So price testing this trend line once again. This is fourth retest last Friday. So if it goes down more, then in case of retest, you have a trend line and a static resistance, you will still retest. Or if price spike from here, that will be counter trend correction, you will sell retracement. So you have clear chart pattern, a trend line, clear resistance. In case price goes down more, then support zone area near 1.30. Let's see one more dollar pair USD CHF. After breakdown of the sideways range, price again making new intraday range. But you can see it is trading below 0.78 level. Big static horizontal support level. Once price break out again above this resistance area, then we can confirm price making bottom reversal is happening. So once price clearly break out and hold out 0.78 level, then you can buy aggressively. But before that, as long as price trading below 0.78 area, use small size but trade with bullish bias. So 0.78 is first resistance. Once it break out, reversal confirm. But our main target, first minimum target is 0.80. Let's see one more dollar pair USD JPY. It is falling aggressively but up again. It is big static horizontal support zone area near 152. But we are bearish on this pair, and these are counter trend correction. Once correction over, price will break down and it will make new lower low. You can see 10-year bond yield weekly chart, same to same like USD JPY. Because everyone know Trump want rate cut, and for rate cut he can do anything. So first yield will go down, then they will stay down. So this week you have PPI on Friday. PPI is famous and important economic indicator. Recently we saw CPI lower than expected, falling. If same to same like CPI, PPI come lower than expected, falling. US court made Trump tariff illegal. When we have falling CPI and PPI with tariff, and when we reduce tariff from this inflation, then anyone can say inflation is almost there near 0%. And when we see difference between Fed rate and inflation rate, that is your real interest rate, which is very high right now. Real interest rate is positive. So according to US Supreme Court rule, when tariff are illegal, if tariff end right here and CPI and PPI inflation keep falling without tariff, when we have almost 0% inflation, then currently 10-year yield 4%, then clearly we have very high real interest rate. But if you see 10-year bond yield daily chart more closely, since Fed Powell paused interest rate, since announcement of new Fed chair bars, 10-year bond yield is falling. During same time we saw crash in gold silver. During same time we saw more crash in Bitcoin. During same time we saw falling inflation CPI and PPI. If this Friday PPI fall more, that means real interest rate will rise more. And warsh image you already know, very good for bond market and dollar until he pivot. Now let's see silver daily time frame. So much demand for silver. Price perfectly holding above $70 static support, which I explained in full detail in last video, and I gave you resistance target near $92. If you see same support and resistance level on intraday chart, Then you can see price showing strong rejection near $70 area. That is your most important support. And first nearest resistance will be near $90. And you compare gold and silver, both crash at the same time. But price action is different because demand, even if you compare gold, these three things have different demand, but almost same reason, currency debasement. But demand is different in gold, silver and Bitcoin. That's why you have different chart. Compared to everything, gold is going up again, complete 50% recovery. Technical last Friday closing and Trump new 10% global tariff and Iran tension look like gold will break off 5100. When we say gold break off 5100, that's mean from all-time high to bottom. That will be more than 50% retracement. But silver is still down heavily. Resistance is $92. If gold breakout, silver will go up more. It can retest 92. But at the same time, in case of breakout, gold can go up to 5400 level. When you compare gold and silver side by side, you can relate that resistance with 5400 level in gold. So either you watch 5400 level in gold or $92 in silver. It is almost same. It is clear, you can see gold recover very fast. Gold showing more positive sentiment compared to silver. But watch carefully. If Monday market open, either market gap up or breakout because of new Trump 10% global tariff despite court rule, or if other country retaliate, then watch carefully $5400 in gold or $92 in silver. These level breakout or not. But I think this week for silver and gold market, Monday market open, that is your reaction. Because we have court rule, but you have to see Asia market reaction on Monday. That is not happening. You have to wait for market open. After that, first you will see market reaction. Until Friday closing, you will see policy maker reaction. Other country retaliate or not, Trump and tariff right here or start next level trade war. So Monday market open is your market reaction. Friday closing is your policy maker reaction. So due to panic, new Trump tariff drama, high chance price can retest $92 this week. But watch carefully Friday closing. If Friday market close near $92 or below $92, that means this is correction and price will stay down. And now if you see February retracement level, gold closing Friday level, that is almost there near 50% retracement, but silver is still below 50%. So by the time silver testing 50% retracement level, gold will be testing 5400 level. That is more than 61% retracement level. So this is the reason technically you can expect $92 most important resistance level in silver. Monday anything possible, gap up or spike, but Friday closing most important, that will be decided by policy maker reaction. Other country retaliate or Trump completely stop trade war or start new tariff war. But at $92 you have 50% retracement in silver and 5400 big static resistance in gold. Let's see how market react this week. So Monday market open and Friday closing, both are super important this week. Another problem is Bitcoin. It is crashing very hard. On current price area, especially those ETF buyer, all the big banks, billionaire, they are facing huge loss and they are so much powerful to save those billionaire boys. They can pivot and I don't know what policy they will use, but high chance they can bail out these billionaires. Either Bitcoin fall more from here or it stay below $80 area. More time it stay below $80 area, more pressure from those big boy on Fed or maybe Treasury to bail out Bitcoin. So long term this is the best buy. I have said so many times, even mentioned in Telegram channel, all you have to do, just buy Bitcoin and hold as long as Kevin Warsh is Fed chair. Anytime, let's say this time in June FOMC meeting or maybe election year 2028, but anytime when Kevin Warsh pivot and print money, this thing will explode. Otherwise, there is no other best option to short Kevin Warsh. So you can see weekly time frame, it is trading near big static horizontal support zone area. You can see super strong support level, big high weekly time frame, not intraday. So everyone watching, based on volume, all the ETF buyer, they are facing huge loss. So they are coming, they will do anything to save Bitcoin, indirectly those billionaire. And once that happen, Bitcoin is spike. Even if Bitcoin does not spike, but long term is still best by near current price area. After 50% crash, all you have to do just buy and hold as long as Kevin Warsh is your fat share. So it is perfectly testing technical support level. For investor, percentage buy, Bitcoin losing 50% of its value is a best long-term buy, because more it fall more than 50%, more those billionaire boy, they will panic and they will force more for Bitcoin bailout. Because last time they did here, March 2023, they printed money with QE policy, give that money to banks, and those banks gave money to crypto exchange company. So they print money and indirectly that money went to crypto. And you can see since March 2023 current price area. US oil falling weekly time frame, big trend line testing once again, but not clear breakout. Iran tension, if war happen, if oil spike trend line breakout, then you can see it is strong trend line. So many tests all failed. Every time it make new lower low, but this time it is testing again without making new lower low. If breakout come, it will be sharp breakout, ugly. I always show you SP 500 or maybe NASDAQ chart, but this time I am showing you Amazon. Fourth quarter last year 2025, so many hedge fund, almost all big, they all bullish on Amazon. Why they are buying consumer stock? Why they are expecting big spike in Amazon? Because for Amazon stocks to go up, middle class must have so much money, and to get money in middle class pocket, maybe indirectly they are expecting big money printing policy by Kevin Warsh, who will give his first policy speech in June. But huge hedge fund crowd, they are busy buying FOMO, buying Amazon. They all bullish on consumer stock. Why? I don't know, but indirectly they are expecting Warsh new Fed chair, he will bring back money printing policy. And you can see this Amazon chart price action since August 2020. You can see almost sideways, no major change. Why this is happening? Why middle class is not spending like old days? Because first we saw Microsoft stock that was sideways for last 2 years. Now we have Amazon stock that is sideways for almost 6 years. As a volume, hedge fund crowd makes bullish on Amazon. Let's see dollar index weekly time frame. After retest of wave Y 100% projection, price perfectly showing a rejection. 3 tests in this range all failed, and perfect bounce from 100% projection. If wave Y end, and this year if dollar make correction, first trade like sideways range, and high chance price retest $100 area.